Good morning, dear students. Fifth question in unit exercise 1. F of x is equal to square root of 1 plus square root of 1 minus square root of 1 minus x square. We are asked to find out the domain of this function. F of x is equal to. Domain means we can, in a simple manner, we take like this. For what values of x, this is square root of this expression, x's. See? For x is here. Okay, this 1 minus x square. So we have to worry about this expression, square root of 1 minus x square. If the square root of 1 minus x square exists, the whole square root or the whole expression exists. Okay, if this one does not exist, then the whole thing is not exist. Okay, it's not existing. Now, square root of 1 minus x square. We worry about this square root of 1 minus x square. Square root of a number, okay, cannot be, or inside the square root sign, we cannot take a negative sign. So, suppose if I take square root of minus 9, what is the square root of minus 9? You don't know. Square root of 9 means you can say it is plus or minus 3, but for square root of minus 9. So, inside the square root sign, square root, the numbers must be greater than 0. The numbers can be equal to 0 and also greater than 0. Less than 0. For less than 0, we cannot find out the square roots. What is square root of minus 1? What is square root of minus 4 or minus 2, minus 3? Not possible. Not at all possible. Okay? For positive values and 0 only, you can take square root. So this must be, this square root of 1 minus x square must be a positive value, or this number inside the square root sign. So for this f of x to exist, if 1 minus x square is greater than or equal to 0, then f of x exists. Otherwise, so 1 minus x square is greater than or equal to 0 means f of x exists. Okay, now suppose 1 minus x square is equal to 0. This 1 minus x square is equal to 0 means 1 is equal to x square, or x is equal to square root of 1, that is plus or minus 1. For plus or minus 1. So inside the square root sign, we can get 0 because square root of 0 is 0. So this number can be 0. 1 minus x square can be 0. So if 1 minus x square is 0, what is x? Plus or minus 1. So x can be plus or minus 1. Can x be 0? Suppose if x is equal to 0, x is equal to 0 means we get square root of 1. Square root of 1 is 1. Okay? So this also exists. Square root of 1 is 1 only. Or we can, yes, it is 1. So for x is equal to 0 also, the square root exists. Suppose x is some greater than 1. Greater than 1 means, I say now 2. X is 2. 1 minus 2 square. 1 minus 4. Minus 3. So inside the square root sign, negative sign, we cannot find it. Suppose it is minus 2. For minus 2 also, this does not exist. So except these values, this plus 1, minus 1 and x is equal to 0. For all the other values, this square root does not exist. You can imagine any other value other than this plus 1, minus 1 and 0. Plus 1, minus 1 and 0. Other than these three values, okay, this square root does not exist. So what is the domain? Domain of this function f of x is these three values. Minus 1, plus 1 and 0. Therefore, minus 1, 0, 1. For these three values, this square root exists. Otherwise, no. Because the square root, inside the square root, you will get a negative number. Okay, we cannot find a square root for a negative number.